Hello everybody, welcome back to Expedition Homestead. My name is Ripley. For the first time ever, I'm about to check out a product from Spider Farmer that is not a grow light. Yes, you heard me correctly. Spider Farmer came out with a new product that's not a grow light. This is a plant stand, and I tell you what, I am so excited to try it out here in the basement and to start using it for my plants that are ever expanding every single year. I think this is going to be incredible for a lot of different purposes in my basement, and I'll show you why in a second. But you heard it correctly, Spider Farmer stepping up the game once again with his plant stand. Let's take a look. Can't have an unboxing video without showing you the box. That's the box it comes in. Now, before we actually put this together, I wanted to show you why I think this stand is incredible, especially compared to buying these at Home Depot, which are just like the open bottom grate stands. These plant stands come with the trays. So no more mess, no more water dripping all over my floor with all of the containers that I'm growing plants in that have an open bottom. I probably couldn't tell you how many gallons of water have just dripped onto the floor down here as a result of that. And now we've got these to contend with. This is gonna be awesome. I am so excited. So I'll show you what normally happens when I water my plants. Yeah, that's about right. So luckily, because I've got these new grow beds underneath here, it's not as big of an issue anymore. But before, when I had just a bunch of potted plants down below, there would be a ton of water spilling all over the place. So this is going to eliminate that problem for my next growing area. And more now so than in the past, watering has been hard for me to keep up on. So we get stuff like this. So I'm thinking of also integrating these trays in a different way, like a water reservoir, kind of like how I propagate my cactus over here. These barrel cactus that I've got propagating, typically I will just fill up that bottom reservoir and the water will soak up into the tray just like it would a normal seedling. And I found that method to be really useful, and it doesn't take a lot of time either, and you really don't have to be precise with the measurements and frequency of your watering that way. Now, I don't know if you haven't seen this before. This is a curly Sue cactus I'm growing in water. So moral of the story is that this plant stand will allow me to experiment with my plants in a manner that I couldn't quite do so with these plant stands. Hydroponically, then as far as watering the plants themselves too, perhaps I might get crazy and do some sprouts down here, because that is something I've really been wanting to do. I just haven't dove into it yet because of the time commitment and making sure that they're clean, they don't have mold on them, all that kind of good stuff that you have to worry about with sprouts. But this plant stand, I can't wait. Let's put it together. I'll show you exactly where it's going. I think we've got the perfect spot already. This area right here has kind of been my congregation point of old LED lights that I'm not using or didn't have the space to use. So thankfully I've got plenty of them to use up for this new stand. But it's just kind of a cluttered mess here, and luckily, if we put this right up here, it fits perfectly in between my existing plant stands and my aquarium stand right here. So we're gonna get rid of this whole mess and put our beautiful Spider Farmer plant stand right there instead. Just for funsies, I'm gonna do a time lapse so you can see exactly how long it's gonna take me. Approximately 32 times faster than in real life though. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I gotta get a drill bit. Don't make fun of me. All of my Milwaukee tools are at work right now. we did it! Just like that, we've got another incredible stand added to our list. Okay, I didn't realize the battery died there for about 2 minutes while I was putting on the very top shelf here. But all in all, that took about 16 minutes to install here, to put together. It was really basic. All you needed was 42 of the same exact screws. We've got the wheels on the bottom, and then every single other step was exactly the same all the way through the installation of putting this together. I am in love with this thing, and let me tell you a couple of reasons why. The coolest thing is the fact that they included all of these rails here. They're slotted, right? So the slotted rails allow us to attach the clips of our grow lights right in the system. Now, I'm probably gonna look to see if I can get one more of these trays just so I can put one grow light all the way up high in the joist of my, my floor joist. So then I can get one more growing space out of them. That way we've got 4 total racks here included in the system. But it was super easy to put together, really sturdy. It wheels around nice and easy, just like that. So we can put it wherever we want to. Unlike these other ones, they're impossible to move and they don't come with wheels whatsoever. So they really thought about everything. They also got stoppers right here. We got the brakes. Put the brakes on if you need them. Take them off if you want to wheel it around. Super lightweight, really great quality. I love the fact that it's got Spider Farmer right there, of course. It looks nice, clean, and professional. And these are also the standard width for our trays. If I grab my seed starting trays right there, they fit right in perfectly. I mean, no ifs and or buts about it. In fact, see right there would be one of them. 2 of them. 2 seed starting trays fit side by side. Exactly right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am too excited for this. The fact that they've thought about this. They clearly thought about this when designing this tray right here. I wish I could just get rid of these in total. If it weren't for the houseplants that I was growing in there, I probably would get rid of those completely and replace them with these Spider Farmer plant stands because they're ergonomic, they're easy to move around, they're designed exactly the way I would design one if I needed to because of all these different clip options. See, even right there on the end, right there, clip for a active grow light, just like we've got here, active grow. We have the link in the description below. I can put those right on here perfectly. And in fact, maybe I should reach out to Active Grow and see if I can get some more of those lights too for this plant stand instead of the big 1,000-watt LEDs that I've got like up there and over there. Those are kind of crazy, especially when we're growing like microgreens and stuff like that and starting seeds, all the different cool things that we're going to be doing in here. I'll see if Active Grow can hook me up for that, but I'm ecstatic. I'm very happy with the way this looks, feels, the way it was put together. Nice and sturdy, good design. I mean, you can put a lot of weight on this thing and it's gonna stand up to it. Hey. You crazy girl. So I'm very excited to fill this thing up with plants and start experimenting with different plants in this, as it's a new space that I can grow in. It's a new space that I gotta put some new plants in. So I wanna thank you all so much for watching this cool episode. Thank you so much to Spider Farmer for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. This was not a paid review whatsoever, as all of my reviews are not paid, but I give my honest opinion of these products, and Spider Farmer absolutely did it for me. So I don't have to keep going to Home Depot for these. One, I mean, it was super easy to install, really quick, way easier than these. 2, ergonomic and designed for the seed starting trays. No longer will I have wet messes all over the place. They're sturdy, they move around for me as well, and they were designed for the LED lights that I'll be using to grow the plants with as well. So basically, Spider Farmer covered all of the right bases with this product right here, and I could not be more happy with it than I am. It comes at a great price as well. Of course, links will be in the description down below for this for you guys to check out and buy your very own to expand your plant selection at home. So, upcoming videos, we got all kinds of things going on. So much stuff that I don't even have time to film, so make sure you're subscribed if you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to hear more about what we do and what I do, what I stand for, more of that to come in our videos, especially coming up in the spring and summer months. We get much more in depth with that compared to this review video. So if that sounds good to you, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and as well as that bell icon so you're notified of every time we come out with a new video. And with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Happy gardening, and we'll see you in the next episode.